Okay, hello guys and girls. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to be doing a heat roller set. For that I have just quickly put in some heat protectant into my hair and I'm brushing that through. If you hear some ticking in the background and a bell noise, that will be when the rollers are heated up. I'm just brushing my hair through. I'm going to need a middle part. Okay, that's my heaters. I'm not doing a good job today of this, am I? Normally falls into place immediately, doesn't have to be precise. So I'm just brushing my hair through. Okay. Okay. Right, I've still got this. And it's one of the better ones, even though it has got stuff in there that's maybe not so healthy, but for hair protection it's really good. There's only one other I haven't found yet, and I'm searching for it here in the UK in the shop, and I think I might have seen a shop that holds it. So at the moment I'm still using up my Hairnet Satin Waves 3 days. And for setting I will use a little bit of the what's it called, Hairnet Satin Cream Mousse Curls and Stronghold. Okay, I mean, you know I don't put a lot of stuff on my hair in general, but when I'm using heat I do, because I do want to protect my hair. So let me just switch the curlers off. They should be now super hot enough. Okay, so done my parting, which is not exactly in the middle, but that's the modern way. Let's just go zigzag, doesn't really matter. Right, for the setting today, what I'm hoping to achieve is I'm going to do the rollers in the front all down this way, and then the rollers down the back this way. And I hope I'm going to get like sort of soft romantic curls, waves, if you know what I mean. So here we go. I'm a bit nervous. This is the first time I've used heated rollers since my early teens. That's a long time ago. So here we go. Right. Right, I'm going to start off with the biggest ones in the front, and these are the BaByliss Pro stylus tool. Well, actually I'll stick it back in, because I've just noticed I want to actually put a bit of mousse on as well. If I can get the mousse to work, maybe it's a good idea to open it. Here we go. Okay, here we go, mousse. All right, let's get the mousse in. Let's work it down. I think this gives protection as well, I'm not quite sure. It says simply defined curls, humidity protection, frizz prevention, control for smooth and tamed hair. Well, we'll see. I don't, we will see. Okay. So this is still day 5. I'm doing this on my not so good hair. Okay, I'm going to do this a bit different than I normally do. So I go up about sort of halfway, curl under, get the hair in there. Okay. Got a whole bunch of clips here. Oops. Right. Next one. And I'm hoping this will be another test. You saw I put up a video of walking the dogs yesterday. Oh, this mousse is coming out and coming out. Testing the camera, how long it would record. And what actually happened is the battery gave out before the recording time. So I am hoping that I can be slow on this one without having to worry about the camera running out on me. Ow, this is actually quite hot. Okay, I've left a tiny bit out here, doesn't really matter. Okay. I'm trying to get thin sections in the front. I'm taking the biggest there are 30 in this set, and there are 8 big ones, and then we go off to the smaller ones. This mousse is the weirdest thing ever. It's not really moussey. I made a mess now. I don't think I'm going to be using this again. Now this is way too wet. I'm hoping this is now going to set because it's way too wet. Okay. By the way, I've switched my rollers off after the bell went. But I've left the doors closed. You can see it's running down my arm, this mousse. This is rubbish. Maybe it's, well, it's not that old really. So it should be alright. So I don't know why it's doing that. I'll just use it on my other hair. Okay, so now comes the next bit. Let's try this again. You've got to press it down really, really hard. Now I've got it on the floor as well. Oh, super annoyed about that. what I'm effectively doing is rolling the hair under. I'm hoping to tuck this little end in because that otherwise will frizz. Well, one thing I can tell you is that this is super sticky, this mousse. My hands are all sticky. So it definitely means I'm going to have to wash my brush after this. I don't want such a sticky brush. And I think next time it might be easier to take a pintel comb as well. To the back. If this mousse is making a mess, I wanted to make a mess in the shower. Not on the floor again. I've got natural slate floors here, so it's a real pain if anything falls onto it. I've got to really scrub to get it clean, because they absorb everything. We did have them glossed before, but then the floor was way too slippery for a bathroom. So that in the end wasn't the best decision that was made. So I still have 2 big rollers left. So I'll use this for the crown. So these aren't mine, by the way. I've been loaned these rollers for the tutorial from a friend of mine. And we shall see. She says she's never used them. Okay, so now, yes, I'm going under again. Sorry, that wasn't under, that was over. But I'm over directing. I can't really see what I'm doing back there. This is just going by feel. I've done this a bit unequal. Oh, that doesn't work. I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to redo this. So I wasn't straight on. Okay, let's do this again. I have a feeling I might need to be a bit faster with this. I can tell that this wasn't perfect at all. Right, now I'm going onto the side back. I can feel that it wasn't right. It's all a learning curve. So these are the next biggest ones. And I'm now directing these this way. Oh, that one's wobbling a lot. I think I might have to redo that one. It's really rubbish. Oh, what am I doing? Why isn't this? Okay, got it now. This one is just not. Okay, I'm going to have to redo this. Okay, let's redo this. Let's leave that there for the minute. The roller's gone cold. Let me stick it back in. Do the next one on this side in the meantime. Tell you the truth, guys, I'm not sure I'm going to be using this mousse again. I think this is going to go into the bin. I don't really like the feel of it. We'll see what the results are. But this feels like a bin it. Okay, let's redo this. Here we go. Right, now let me see what I've got left here. It's not much at all. So I'm going to separate those two bits and go for the next smallest. That's the next smallest. And I'm wrapping it upwards. I don't want too many hook ends, if you know what I'm talking about. Fish hooks on my, even though it's upwards. There we go. I'm sorry if you heard that, that's my phone. I left it downstairs so it wouldn't disturb, but you can still hear it here, which is surprising, because when I'm out walking and I've got it in my pocket, I can't hear it, even if it's on full blast, if you know what I mean. So let's see what this does. Okie dokie. Ow. No, that was bad. I let go too soon. Okay. This one's a bit in the way. Okay, that'll just have to do. Right, now let me have a look myself. Okay, that's all right because it'll come down. It's not perfect, guys, but it's all right. And so now, let me just wipe my hands of this stickiness. So I think I'll give it maybe one more go, this mousse, if the results turn out nice. If not, it's going into the bin. Not worth its money whatsoever. Right. Just so that you know, I've still got 3 clips left, but of course that's nowhere enough. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 rollers still left. So they wouldn't have been enough. I don't know if one can actually order these separately or not. So now let's put this back up here. I've got one that says, I can't remember which it is. Extra strength, sleek, extreme hold. I think I must have gone short. I must have grown shorter. I don't know how I put these up here. Okay, what's this one? Flexible hold. That's the one I want. I don't think I want sleek. I don't need extra strength. They're a bit dusty because I haven't used them for a long time. So let me just shake this up. So now just giving the whole lot a little bit of hairspray. There we go. This is actually still quite warm on my head. If you want to know what I'm doing here, the noise I'm making, is I can just show you quickly. Bear with me, because I have this on a tripod. This here is my hair station. This here. Okay, I have all sorts in here. The bottom drawer of empties and clips and pins. And did I pull it out what I was looking for? No. Caps and hair bubbles. And that's one of those caps, hair dryer caps. And in there I have the magnetic kind of rollers. In here I've got the super huge Velcro ones, and then I have the sleep-in ones and a few really small ones in here. So, and this is what I was loaned. Okay, so let me get you back up. Let me get you back up onto the station like that. Right. I'm going to leave these in most probably an hour. So right. So let's put the net over. So I don't want any flyaways or anything. I don't use this a lot, to tell you the truth. I suppose this is supposed to be at the bottom, but I don't use it at the bottom. I use this at there where I can see. I will use it at the bottom, as it is intended. My shoulders are giving me problems today. My shoulder blades, I can't really move them properly. ears out. There you go. There you go. So I'll see you in about an hour. Let me just set the timer. What did I do with the timer? I just had, here it is. So here's my little bathroom timer. I'm going to set that to an hour and I'll be back with you. So see you then. Hello guys, so there I am again. So here we go, let's see what happened here. So I'll get the hairnet opened. There we go. I think I got it. Let's unhook it. This is trickier than I thought. Well, I wonder how this has turned out. Right, I will start from the bottom. Well, it's definitely curly. Oh, this is going to be fun. Curly it is. So the mousse has worked. This you can for certain say it's worked. Don't know what it's going to look like once it's brushed though, because I am going to brush this out. Okay. Oh, I got my hair hooked in here somehow. Oh, here we go. Okay. Right. Oh, I don't know if I'm liking this or not. We'll see. I don't think I want to add any hairspray. Oh, this is still a bit wet. You see, and that's the problem. This is wet still. You can see it's falling because it's wet. Okay. So that I would almost censor as a fail. Okay. And because I had a product fail more than anything else. Same applies to this one here. This one's also still wet. So, same here. So I'm thinking mousse a no-go area. Mousse is not good for this kind of thing. This one's okay. And this has been in an hour. actually a tiny bit longer than an hour. This one's all right. This one's all right as well. So it's only a partial fail. I think I'm going to have to get my hairdryer out. So, well, that was a clip that fell to the ground. Okay. Alright guys, so because of the few wet bits, I'm now going to change plan. I am going to give this a little bit of hairspray and then get actually my hairdryer out, which I'm not too happy about. Okay, well, let's do this. Right. Excuse me, I'm going to duck and dive down below into the cupboard to get my hairdryer out. Okay. Right, excuse for the noise. I'm going to put this on medium heat. Scrunching. Okay, so this is a how to save it as well. Feels alright, it's only those few bits. And in bits it feels quite crispy. It's very odd feeling. Very odd indeed. This is precisely the problem I get with wet sets. Even though I've had it in all night and I've not really sprayed it that hard, I sometimes have difficulty getting it dry. So what will happen is they'll come out moist. Oh, I'm sorry, I've got a little bit of a camera malfunction here too, it's falling. Is that stable now, not wobbling? Okay, let's see. Okay, I've got just too many wires here. I'm not supposed to be having any Right. Just letting this cool down a little bit. I hope you don't mind. I'll put my clips away in the meantime. So you can see this is live. Picking them up off the floor. Some of them went to the floor. Okay. I don't know. Not really too happy about that scenario. So I think no mousse. I think the mousse will stand up that cupboard for a few years more to come or be thrown out. I'll maybe give it one more go just to make sure it wasn't me. But I have the feeling that this is not good. Not good. Not the way I want to go at all. Alright, let's feel. Okay, we're just going to give it a go. It still feels slightly moist, but I can't wait all day for that to dry, and I don't want to put too much heat on either. Okay, we're just going to give it a go. Alright, here's my brush. Okay, let's brush some of this a bit out. I don't know, is this going to be nice and shiny or not? I don't think it is. And I think this, guys, is not good. I'm going to have to record another one. This is what I would classify as a fail. Okay, I know, maybe with a different brush. Maybe I'll get the other brush. Hang on, guys. Okay, I've gone to get my wet brush out the bedroom. Let's see if that's better. This will brush out now. I can tell this will brush out. Okay, let's say it this way. Success on the roller part, fail on the mousse side. Complete and utter fail on the mousse side. Okay. This feels odd. I can feel this actually doesn't feel nice at all. And can you see? I don't know if you can see it, but I can see this. This is not shiny. You can see that? No, mousse is definitely a fail. Not going to use that again. Taking it right now in the bin. Nope. I'm not going to do that ever again. Okay. So, this feels very, very odd indeed. This does not feel like my head of hair. It feels like one of those very bad wigs. Okay, now let me just reposition the camera. Oops, sorry, that fell off the box. I'm sorry. So, okay, can you see? Well, I've brushed it through once and it feels horrible. I don't know if it looks as horrible as it feels. So, let me go back here. So what I'll do, I think, I'll just try to brush it out. I still won't wash my hair because I'll try to get through this without. See if I can brush most of this out. I just want to show you guys something. Now I washed this brush after I'd brushed with the mousse. Now I just want to show you something. This will look gross. So big warning, if you don't want to see something that looks horrible, then look away now. Look. Do you see that? Do you see all of this? This is mousse product. Here, this grey stuff, this grey stickiness. Well, I want to show you this. So that's a definite fail. I don't know if I can capture this. Can you see all of that? Oh, that is so gross. I'm going to have to brush all of that out. Okay, but for now, what we'll just do is we'll try to get this in a pony. So, big fail. It's way too sticky. It's way too much horrible product. Way too much. And I'm gonna have to think about what to do next. That was a definite fail. Oh, I'm sorry guys. So, no luscious curls there at all. Well, the curls would have been alright if that product would have been so awfully sticky. And now my phone's going. Okay. Right. Okay, let's have a look what this looks like. So you can see there's not much shine to it now left at all. It's just one big stickiness. And the curls would have stayed, I think, with previous experience, just with a bit of hairspray and with the heat protector that I used. I think that would have been fine. So guys, product fail today, curling fail, not really a fail. So review, chuck that mousse into the bin, don't use mousse. And I'll do another one. Well, I'm maybe hoping later this week. Maybe I can fit one in over the weekend. If I can get this brushed out, I will see. If I can brush this out today, then I'll do another one. Otherwise, I am going to have to wash my hair because it does feel sort of gross. It feels horrible. It feels weighty and sticky, and it's made my hair go blunt. As in, not shiny. Right, guys. I'm sorry if I've disappointed you with the afterward look. So trying to brush it out and see. Well, my hair hasn't damaged my hair, it's just awfully sticky and heavy. And I can even feel it on my fingers, so speak to you later, bye. Okay, people, as you can see, I'm sat here with wet hair. I went out for a walk with the dogs afterwards, and you know what happened? All of a sudden, I was just going like this, you know, like that, under my hat because it was starting to itch. And all of a sudden, this grey stuff comes falling out of my hair. So I thought, no, that is enough. Enough is enough. So I went to wash my hair. I thought, this is not, I can't comb this out. So I washed my hairbrushes, and I've washed my hair. I had to actually wash it twice to get the stickiness out. So I'm hoping that now I haven't really done any harm to my hair. So I've only washed it and conditioned it with the normal wet hair conditioner, if you know what I mean. It shows that normal shampoo and conditioner, the one that I showed in the other video. That's what I've done. So the mousse is definitely a fail. And you know why I know it is the mousse? Because the other products I've had for a lot longer, and I have used them prior to, and they don't give me any, they don't give me any problems whatsoever. They're easily brushed out, and I get shine. I don't have dull and sticky hair like I had just. So lesson learned. Mousse is not for me, not that one anyway. Maybe if I can find a natural one, but I don't think anything that foams like that can be natural. Yeah, so that is my mousse fail. The result of the curling was great. So I'm sorry guys. What I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to give my hair a rest and just do normal brushing. I need to give my hair a rest now. So I'm not going to be doing another curling video this week. I'll do one earliest next week. I'm sorry for that, can't help it, these things sometimes happen. So I hope you still give me a thumbs up. I hope you still subscribe. There you go, with the yay and so on comes also the nay. So this time it was a nay. I've learned from that. Not ever to go back to that product again, and I won't. Yeah, so now it's going to take me now 6 hours plus to dry this hair. And I'll most probably speak to you later this week. on different subjects. If not, then I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait till next week. No, I don't think you're gonna have to wait that long. Anyway, nice speaking to you. See you later. Bye bye.